Yeah, so if you look at, asphalt, just like we talked about, it's like a layer of cake. So if you got layered cake, it's a 3-layer cake, you usually have a base layer and a middle layer, then you surface. We were trying to maintain all the character that was here. So in order to do that, the more layers you take off, naturally, the more you place, the smoother it gets. So we knew if we went all the way down, if we didn't have to, we would be able to maintain a lot of the character. So we only took off that top layer of asphalt, but placed it back with the top layer of asphalt to try to mimic a lot of those imperfections that were in the track, maintain that character the drivers like, look for, that makes the track hard to race or hard to navigate. This track has got a lot of character. Even on the pavement, it is smoother than it was, but it's still got a lot of character still. Yeah, absolutely. So most ovals, I know all the ovals that we've paved in the Speedway family, Speedway Large Works family, and the ones that ISC's done recently that I'm aware of, they've never paved in echelon. And so in echelon means that you've got two pavers going at the same time, offset a little bit, which creates a hot seam or hot point. Normally you have a pass of asphalt like you see on the highway. They'll make one pass and they'll go for 3 miles, and the next day they'll back up and they'll go another 3 miles. Well, in that aspect, that's always the weakest point or the point in maintenance that causes you issue for the future, right? So on the highway, everybody that's familiar with highways can see potholes happen, those seams are at. And same thing on a racetrack. Even though it's not driven like a highway, those seams are always the weak spot because it's naturally two hard surfaces. So it's like taking two books and butting together, whereas turn the pages and intermingle the pages, now they're together and stronger. That's what a hot joint compared to a cold joint looks like. We've never paved an echelon on a oval. We've done it on road courses, but never an oval. This is the first track of ours, and I'm pretty sure on the NASCAR the last 20 years it's been paved in echelon. That should give us a great longevity product. It should make it way better for the drivers, not having that seam to feel, because you always feel that seam regardless of how good a pavement contractor is. This makes it just almost seamless, which should create wider racing, 2 wide, 3 wide, hopefully you see here a few months. Yeah, so we started looking at mixed designs because naturally the old adage when you repave the racetrack is 5 to 6 years, you're going to be stuck to the bottom of the racetrack. It's a single file racetrack, so grippy, so fast, and fastest way around a racetrack is the shortest blindest at the white line to the other line. We started looking at that, in the last few years we've paved several tracks. In Atlanta, we changed the mixed design up a little bit to try to get to a point where we would get more fall off, so the grip would go away on the racing surface a little bit more. And we achieved that, with NASCAR's help of measurements and then looking at it just from what they do with Goodyear and all the technology Goodyear has today. We lost 10% grip in Atlanta from year first repaved to a year later. So this year, and we kind of saw that in the race, right? Like the race, they had to search for grip a little more. We had some 3 wide this year, whereas last year it was primarily 2, which is awesome. That's what we're trying to shoot for. And so we don't want that first 5 to 6 years to be just single file at the bottom. So here we went a little bit more aggressive. We changed the mix design a little bit more to try to get that achievement of an older track quicker. Less grip is basically what you're looking for in an older track. It's not so much that it looks different physically from the eye, but it creates a little bit different from the car tire. You want to make sure that they're having to search for grip instead of being stuck to a certain point. So hopefully we've achieved that. We'll keep playing with that. We'll see, here 4 or 5 months, what it looks like from year 1, and then we'll have another year to test it again.